Hello friends, myself Rakehs Dangi. Very good morning. In last video lecture session in for BBSM 5 cost account, we completed practical question number 2 in chapter unit costing. So here we are going to start a practical question number 3. As per you see on your screen, question number 3. Following information of Pranjal Machines Limited is available for the year ended on 31st March 2018. Prepare a cost sheet. In detail, there is a stock of finished goods beginning, same way stock of finished goods for closing, purchase of raw material, depreciation on machinery, depreciation on furniture, factory rent, direct wages, sales, indirect wages, salary, carriage inward, carriage outward, power, income tax, donation, advertisement expense, packing expense, office rent, manager salary. But out of manager salary, there is 80% is considered for factory purpose and remaining 20% for office use. Drawing office expense, counting house salary or office salary, expenses for delivery van, opening stock of raw material and closing stock of raw material. Find out following percentage after preparing cost sheet. Number 1, percentage of factory overheads to direct labor. Number 2, percentage of factory overheads to factory cost, and percentage of selling and distribution expense to production of cost of goods sold. Now we are going for answer of this question. First one, we prepare a cost sheet. Cost sheet of Pranjal Machine Limited for the year ending on 31st March 2018. There is a column of particular and 2 column for rupees. We already discussed in previous lecture. First one, material consumed. There is a opening stock of raw material. As per we seen in our practical question, there is rupees 40,000. Then add purchase of raw material, rupees 4 lakh. Then add carriage inward, which is considered as a purchasing expense, which is rupees 4,000, and then less closing stock of raw material, rupees 30,000. We remember closing stock of raw material should be less. So finally we get rupees 4,12,000, which is considered as a material consumed. Direct labor or a direct wages, which is rupees 2,40,000. Now material consumed plus direct labor, so we get prime cost rupees 6,52,000. Now add factory overheads into prime cost. In factory overheads, there is a depreciation of machine, which is rupees 17,000. Factory rent, rupees 9,500. Indirect wages, it means labor, rupees 2,500. Power, 5,340. Manager salary, we remember here total salary of manager is given rupees 24,000, but out of it there is 80% is considered for factory department, while remaining 20% is considered for office department. So here 24,000 into 80%, as you seen in your bracket, in bracket rupees 19,200. Then drawing office expense. Drawing means there is a drawing of a product or a drawing of a machinery. There is a drawing office expense, rupees 6,460. So we get total factory overhead expense rupees 60,000, which is added into prime cost. Then we get total rupees 7 lakh 12,000, which is considered as a factory cost or a works cost. Now in factory cost, we should add office overhead. There is a first one, depreciation on furniture, salary, office rent, manager salary, which is 20% of total salary, rupees 4,800. Counting office salary, which is considered as an office expense, rupees 13,980. So we get total office overhead expense rupees 71,200. Now we added this amount into factory cost. So we get total rupees 7,83,200, which is considered as a cost of production or office cost. Now out of office cost or a production cost, we have to add opening stock of finished goods, if any. Same way, we have to less a closing stock of finished goods from it. Then we get cost of goods sold or a cost of goods production. We get production cost of goods sold. There is a opening stock of finished goods rupees 1,02,800 and closing stock of finished goods is rupees 86,000. So overall there is rupees 16,800 we have to add into cost of production. Then we get total rupees 8 lakh, which is considered as a production cost of goods sold. Now we have to add sales and distribution expenses. There is a carriage outward, means javak mal gada badu. It is a selling nature expense. Advertisement it is also sales nature expense. Packing, it is a distribution nature expense. And expense of delivery van, which is also distribution nature expense. So total sales and distribution expense rupees 40,000. Now this 40,000 we have to add into cost of goods sold, rupees 8 lakh. So we get total rupees 8,40,000, which is a total cost of your production. Now, as per we seen in our question, there is a sales is given. We remember there is a profit and sales, both are not given in any question. There is a given and sales or given a profit or rate of profit percentage. But here is given there is a sales rupees 10,08,000. So sales less cost means 10,08,000 less 8,40,000. Then we get profit rupees 1,68,000. There is a basic funda or a basic formula to calculate profit: sales minus cost, or a basic funda which we learn in standard 3 or 4. There is a cost plus profit is equal to sales. Cost plus profit is equal to sales. Or if we change this formula, then sales minus profit is equal to cost, or a sales minus cost is equal to profit. But basic formula is cost plus profit is equal to sales. Now we have to give answer. First one, there is a percentage of factory overheads to direct labor. मतलब કે ડાયરેક્ટ લેબર જે છે એની કમ્પેરમાં ફેક્ટરી ઓવરહેડ જે છે એના રેશિયો પર્સન્ટેજીસ શું છે એ આપણે આન્સર આપવાનો છે. ફેક્ટરી ઓવરહેડ એની ફોર્મ્યુલા થશે ફેક્ટરી ઓવરહેડ ડિવાઇડેડ બાય ડાયરેક્ટ વેજીસ. જે એક્સપેન્સીસ ઓર ઓવરહેડના પર્સન્ટેજ આપણે ફાઇન્ડ આઉટ કરવા છે એને અપમાં રાખશું. એન્ડ જેની કમ્પેરિઝનમાં અથવા જેની સાથે જે એક્સપેન્સ સાથે કે જે કોસ્ટ સાથે કમ્પેર કરવાના છે બોટમ મતલબ ડાઉનમાં જશે. સો ફેક્ટરી ઓવરહેડ divided by direct wages into 100. There is a factory overhead as per we calculate in our cost sheet. There is a factory overhead total rupees 60,000. Direct wages, there is a direct wages or direct labor. It is rupees 2,40,000. So 60,000 divided by 2,40,000 into 100 is equal to 25. There is a 100, it means percentage. So 25%. मतलब કે 100 રૂપિયા જો ડાયરેક્ટ વેજીસ મજૂરી હોય તો 25 રૂપિયા ફેક્ટરી ઓવરહેડ થાય છે. સેમ વે સેકન્ડ ઇઝ percentage of office overhead to factory cost. ફેક્ટરી કોસ્ટની કમ્પેરિઝનમાં ઓફિસ ઓવરહેડનો ખર્ચ કેટલા ટકા છે? It means office overhead divided by factory cost into 100. There is a office overhead in our sheet total rupees 71,200 and factory cost 7,12,000. Now we apply in our formula. There is a office overhead 71,200 divided by factory cost 7,12,000 into 100. So we get 10. It is a 10%. Third one is percentage of selling and distribution overhead to production cost of goods sold. We have to find out percentage of selling and distribution overhead with compared to goods sold. There is a cost of goods sold. There is a cost of goods sold here 8 lakhs and sales and distribution expense 40,000. So selling and distribution expense or overhead rupees 40,000 divided by cost of goods sold which is 8 lakhs into 100 is equal to 5%. So here we get three answers. There is the rate of factory overhead compared to direct labor 25%, same way rate of office overhead to factory cost 10%, and then rate of selling and distribution overhead with cost of goods sold it is 5%. Now we check another practical